The Temple Bells. The temple was built on an island, and it housed 1,000 bells. Bells big and small, fashioned by the finest craftsmen in the world. When the wind blew or a storm raged, all of the bells would peal out in a symphony that would send the heart of the hearer into ecstasy. But over the centuries, the island sank into the sea, and with it the temple bells. An ancient legend said the bells continued to peal out ceaselessly and could be heard by anyone who would truly listen. Inspired by this legend, a young woman traveled thousands of miles, determined to hear those bells. She sat for days on the shore, facing the vanished island, and listened with all of her might. But all she could hear was the sound of the sea. She made every effort to block it out, but to no avail. The sound of the sea seemed to flood the world. She kept at her task for weeks. Each time she got disheartened, she would listen to the local people tell again of the legend. Then again her heart would be set aflame, only to be discouraged once more when the weeks of further effort yielded no results. Finally, she decided to give up her attempt. Perhaps she was not destined to hear the bells. Perhaps the legend was not true. It was her final day, and she went to the shore to say goodbye to the sea, and the sky, and the wind, and the coconut trees. She lay on the sand and for the first time listened to the sound of the sea. Soon she was so lost in the sound that she was barely conscious of herself. So deep was the silence that the sound produced, and in the depth of that silence she heard it, the echo of a tiny bell, followed by another, and another, and another. Soon every one of those 1,000 temple bells was pealing out in harmony, and her heart was joyous.